I don't know what happened. I'm not too sure what happened, guys. I am not too sure what happened, but literally everything went blank and I am back. Maybe it didn't like me being on for so long. Hi. I don't know, technical difficulties. It just dropped me from my live, so I guess we're gonna do a part 2 of this live. As I was saying, as I let everybody find me again, it just literally blacked out. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. I'm not too sure. My screen just went black. It kicked me out. YouTube didn't like me being on live maybe that long. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was kind of weird. It like kicked me out and I had to log back on to another live. So I'm gonna give it a few minutes for people to come on. So I guess there's gonna be a part 2 of this live. As I was saying, as I give people some time to find me again, come back on the live. The top 10 series is super fun for me because it gives me chance to showcase plants that really don't get a lot of airtime. Sometimes it's nice to be able to show plants that's not maybe like a variegated monstera or a Sansevieria copper tone or my cactus fern. It's nice to be able to showcase plants that really don't get a lot of airtime, and my top 10 series lets me be able to showcase a bunch of plant babies that never get to make it on the channel as much unless you see it on a plant tour. So I'm gonna cut off this section here. There's a little baby here and we'll let it like root up somewhere along the lines of here. Okay, so I have another question as everybody takes the time to find me again. I hopefully, like, that's the first time it actually did that to me. I've never had that experience in the first 2 lives where it just kicks me off. I have a question. I'm gonna take this part off because I don't need it anymore. Let's clean that up. Question. Now, here is the plant baby. Now, do you think I should keep this just like this? Does it look better now that I took that part off? Or do you think I should propagate? Let me know. What do you guys think? Should I keep it like this? Looks decent, or should I propagate it? I could take all these sections off here, but it has like a really nice root ball, so I don't want to touch it too much. What do you guys think? Leave it? Because I did propagate like one section and I trimmed the other. Questionable. We'll just leave it on the side. I'm gonna think about it. I mean, this might look super cute in a little planter. Maybe. Okay. I'm gonna fix this one though. I'll take it off. Okay, leave it. I'll find a little planter for it in a second. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this off. Yeah, I had to restart my live, which is super sad because I was really feeling the first one and then YouTube kicked me out. Can't get mad at that. It is what it is. As long as I'm able to hop on here and pick up the live, that's all that really matters at the end. So, we have some babies in here that... How did you end up in here? I always wonder, how do you guys end up where you end up? Let's see. Also, little things like this, oh my gosh, this would be like perfect. You can stick the ends into water and get water roots this way. Let's fix it up. Do I have something where I could put this in water perhaps? Maybe. we'll stick these little ends in water and get some water roots just for fun, and then I'll put them in the planter, or you can just stick it right into soil. Either way, we'll just leave that on the side. I'll leave this on the side. We're having a little collection of sorts here. Let me take a sip of my tea. Anybody drinking anything right now? Anybody? Am I the only one sipping on tea? Hi. Sorry, this is part 2 of my live because YouTube kicked me off and everything went black. Yay. In fact, I like to bullet journal, bujo, and I love stationery. And one section of my weekly layout is counting how much cups of water I drink. And I'm not very good at filling in the bubbles. So I think like I have to like set a reminder maybe on my phone where it like sets an alarm to tell me it's time to drink water, because if not, I'm not drinking a lot of water. Yeah, I love journaling, and 1 year in my bujo, the fancy term for bullet journal, I was literally printing out a picture, the picture of the week. I would find the picture of the week and I would print it out and I would stick it on my weekly spread, and it was like really fun. It was really fun to go through the whole year and look at one picture a week and kind of document it. And I should do that again, but my bullet journal becomes this thick, so I need to be better. Yeah, everybody, you want to say again where they're from, city, state, country, and what time it is? I'm curious to see where you guys are right now. I love my Egyptian tea. If you watch the vlog, I literally drink that every day. Okay, moving on. Yay, Philippines. What island? I just was in the Philippines in August. I love the Philippines, by the way. Sometime this week, I'm gonna make me garlic rice with an egg on the top and some chicken. Midnight. Okay, last live, there was some people like on here like 2 in the morning their time. Yay. Yeah, I'm not too sure what happened to my original live. My original live blacked out and YouTube kicked me out, so I had to start up another live, and I've been on this live now for almost 9 minutes. So I guess we'll have to do part 1 and 2 of episode 3. I guess we'll have to do it at like that. Okay. But yes, I love the Philippines. If you haven't watched my Travel with Jewelyn series of the Philippines, I've done a lot of different episodes for Travel with Jewelyn, and I did, I think, a handful for the main channel. Yay! I've been to Manila just for the day, and I really wanted, that was the first time I seen a jeepney. 1 in the morning! Oh my gosh! I have my crazy plant people on live with me. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for finding my part 2 live. You can thank YouTube for kicking me out and all of us. And I have another question for you. Now, look at this situation. What would you do? Should we just propagate everything and then just keep the top section here, is what I'm thinking. You know, these little things like this, I always set on the side, and I'm like, oh no, like I'll deal with it later. And that's not right. You can't do that to them, right? They depend on you. And these are like babies waiting to happen. So we'll propagate all these. You guys, what do you think I should do with all these babies once they're grown up? What am I gonna do? My best friend here in Vegas was asking me, what am I gonna do with these babies when they're all grown up? Do I just put them in one big planter, or like what should I do? and have a little farm going on again. This is a lot. I'm filling the whole tray. This is gonna be my spring 2020 succulent farm, and we can track it over all these upcoming lives that will eventually, well, you know what? We'll do something fun for, I like celebrating milestones on the channels. I don't know if you guys can tell. Like, I did a very big video. If you haven't watched on my vlog channel, when my vlog channel hit 200 episodes, and that was the most time consuming video I ever did between both channels, sharing my life. And that was really fun for me to do because I was able to go and backtrack and find the pictures I could that I have in my space to share with you. And then when I did 700 videos on the main channel, I'm trying to think, what did I do for my 700th episode? I'm trying to think. So here is the end result. What do you guys think? Should I chop it here? Should I chop it here, or should I just leave it here? What do you guys think? Cut here? Number one, press the number one. You guys are so quiet. Press the number one if I should cut here, or press the number two if you think I should leave it. Because, I mean, if I put it into soil this way, maybe I should keep it like this. Maybe. Okay, all right. We got some ones, so here we go. Let's chop it. Every time I cut, I like think of like I'm cutting their arms off. It's so sad. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, we're moving along. Okay, so last part of this plant baby. There's a little pup growing here. I'm gonna cut him off carefully, and then he'll just hang out in the farm. And I hope this inspires you guys, whether now or after the live, to save your plant babies and make the most out of this situation. There's a little root here. I'm gonna keep that. So there it is, a little baby. Okay, next. Okay, two more to go. Okay, so Kalanchoe, Kalancho, these things grow wild and crazy. So here's my question for you. This section here, should I leave it or should I cut it? Should I keep this top section, propagate the rest, and make pups out of these? Should I leave it hanging? Let me know. I'm gonna give you guys some time to let me know your thoughts. Do you guys like the look of this right here? This little trailing U. So you see how it trails down like that? It just looks like it trails down like they all do this to me. Like, you know, like my last live, we did a bunch here and they're propagating here. Will they give me anything? I don't know. So let's cut it and let's fix it up, because I feel like, you know, it's like hanging on for dear life, and then it's gonna grow up this way, and then so cut the top. Okay, so let's do this. Ooh, look, we're gonna give you new life. Effie's in her bed and she's like not giving any cares in the world right now. Her hair is super short, so she's probably cold. We need to put her pajamas on. Have you guys watched the vlog channel and seen Abby in her PJs? Let me know if you guys watch the vlog channel and see her in her PJs. She has PJs here and in Vegas. Yeah, okay, so let's fix this. Let's fix this. Everybody still hanging out? Having fun watching me and helping me decide the fate of these plant babies? Because it's a group effort here. I'm not making the decision alone. I have you guys to help me. Yeah, Evie's, she's like looking at me right here from my her bed next to my love seat. Okay, so let's take this one off. I'm looking at all the potential here of my farm. This is so fun to do so that we can track it for the rest of the year on the upcoming lives. Okay, so we cut this section off. Again, another technical issue here. And I don't want you growing like this, so let's fix it. I'm gonna cut higher. Cut higher. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to have a celebratory live when these start giving me tons and tons of new growth. So let's see. I'm taking off a little bit more. We'll throw a party for the farm when they start giving me like results like this. Okay, so when this happens to majority of the succulent farm, we'll throw them a party on the live. How's about that? It'll be like a celebratory party for them, like graduation when they get to come out of the farm. Okay. Only a crazy plant person would agree with a celebratory party. Okay. What do you guys think? Looks good, looks good. I think it looks good. Yeah. Okay, oh my god, that is kind of stressful. Okay, so now, do you guys think I should just leave this, leave this as be? Question, should we leave this like this? The faith. Should we leave this like this, or should we propagate another section? I kind of feel bad for it. Like this section, I'm not too sure. This one in my hand. Or should we propagate more? Should we leave it? Yeah, you know what? My fountain, I did an hour-long video, ASMR style, of my fountain from day to night, where I'm not talking and it's just the fountain so that you can enjoy it too. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay. How's about this? How's about this? We'll cut the top of this and we'll keep this. How's about that? We'll do that. And at the end of this live, I want to show you all of the cuttings that I just took from my big tree that I'm taking to Vegas. Because I took a bunch from my big mother tree. Ooh, another question I want to ask the live. Who has a cutting from my big mother tree, my jade tree? Yes for yes, no for no. Because I know a bunch of you guys have gotten, I must have at least gave 30 or so subscribers a free cutting from my tree. Whoever have gotten orders from me, I always try to throw in a free plant every now and then. I will show you, yay! Yay! So cool, I love it. I know like special plants, like they're all special, but I know a bunch of you guys have purchased parts of George. I think that's super cool too, that he's traveling in different parts of the world. But somebody just purchased, one of you guys just purchased my totem pole baby, and he's on its way, flapping its totem pole wings to Tennessee. It's gonna live in Knoxville, which is super fun. I love my totem poles. I think it's just so fun that they get to travel to cool places that I can't go to. So it's nice that you guys are able to buy from the collection. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so crazy. Bye. Good night. All right, here we are. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got one more and then I'm going to wrap up the live. Look at this. Look at this. I saved the best for last for helping a plant baby out. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut the top and then we're just gonna propagate the rest. Sounds good? We'll do that. And we'll keep this whole section for this plant. This, believe it or not, this mother plant has been with me for 5 years. 5 years I've had this mother plant. And I've been just kind of letting it do its thing. Sometimes I just feel bad, you know? So let's do this. There's a section, there's 2 sections here. I'm gonna cut here. And I'm gonna cut here. So this is what I took. And I'm just gonna leave it in the farm. These little guys here. This section here will be for this last mother plant, and then we'll wrap up the video. I'll share with you what I took from my mother plant that is going to Las Vegas, and I will see you guys after. My next live will be Monday. Okay, Monday, Memorial Day. We'll do another propagation before I leave the collection for a handful of days, and I'll do maybe one live for sure in Las Vegas during the day. That'll be fun to switch up the live. Oh, okay. All right. You guys, my farm is looking crazy. I'm like a mother of thousands. Yeah, so like never throw away your babies, you know, because you can make more babies. So if you see one, you can get many. We'll keep that. And let's propagate the rest. I actually filled up the fountain before my live, because my last live you could rarely hear my fountain because it was almost empty. It's been really nice weather here, so I have to fill my fountain like every day and a half. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I feel like I did my good plant mom deeds today. We'll keep that. Okay. Hi. Hey, I love Chula Vista. Haven't been there for a while. Let's cut here. So I'm keeping that section. And we'll have a small little planter of all the tops of the mother plant. And I think this is a very successful, this is a very successful Planting with Jewelyn live. Episode 3, part 2. Oh my gosh, YouTube. Hopefully the next time I do a live, it won't kick us out again. Keeping this one. Okay, so let's take this out. Take this out. Whoa, I'm saving the last one for the most babies. Take a look at this. We'll cut here. Free this section up. So things like this, you can stick right back into soil. You can put it in water, see the water roots. It's really up to you what you want to do. So this is what I'm leaving. And then let's propagate the rest. So my question for you to My question for the live, last question for the live is, what has been the one thing that you did for your plant collection, if you have a plant collection, while you've been in this quarantine, lockdown, self-isolation, social distancing? Give me the one thing that you have done for your collection or your plants that you took the time to do during this time. I would love to know in the comments in real time right now on the live, or in the comments after this video goes up. I'd love to know. For me, what did I do? A lot of repotting. If you guys watch my planting with Jewelyns in the front of the home, soon you're gonna see what I did for my succulent shelf. I did the same thing. A lot of spring cleaning. I've done a lot of spring cleaning. Yay! Propagating. I love it. So I'm with you on the propagating. Here I am. This is definitely something I wanted to do for my collection because they just were needing it a lot. So here we go, guys. Take a look at this. Look at all of this. All the babies are now in here. So give it up. Can we have some clapping hand emojis in the house for the potential plant babies? Can we give them a round of applause? Can we give them some self-confidence, some boosting here? Yay! Yes, clapping hand emojis for the potential babies. Can we give it up? Can we get some clapping hands? I am so excited. This whole tray, guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is gonna have to be the thumbnail for part 1 and 2 of episode 3. This is so crazy. Give it up for the potential babies. And I'm a hug myself for being a good plant mom. If you guys watched the last live, we did this section here, right? And in part 1 and 2 of episode 3, we did everything in this section. So yay, give it up for the succulent farm spring 2020, class of spring 2020 here. And let's track it, guys. Let's track it together. Like, this is gonna hold me accountable. I can't come on the future lives and be like, I didn't take care of them and they died. So this is something that you just definitely hey, yay mom, thanks for the super chat. So this is that'll go towards the plant babies. We can give them a future home with the super chat, so thank you, mom. So give it up, guys, for the succulent farm that we created together in Planting with Jewelyn live 2 and 3. And yay, grandma got the happy hands. Yes, I'm so excited, you guys, to be able to come on here on live, hang out in the patio at night. I'll do again another live episode 4 on Memorial Day. I'll either do it early in the morning or I'll do it in the early afternoon. I'll let you guys know over the weekend when I decide. It just depends on when I film my plant tour of the day, because I'm trying to wrap up spring 2020 plant tour by Monday. I do not want to worry about filming the plant tours after Monday. So that is my goal for myself. Nobody's telling me, I'm telling myself. So either before or after. Ideally, I would like to do the live after I film my last plant tour of the day of spring 2020, because then I can just relax. We can propagate a few things, to probably stick in some water propagation vessels, to go into a different avenue of propagation on the live. And it's been really fun, guys, to be able to hop on here and hang out with you guys, and to be able to have you guys help me decide on what I should do. And here we go. We have our variegated baby here that got put back onto the shelf. So this one right here, remember, we're gonna leave a teddy bear emoji when we see the succulent plant tour for the patio part of Spring 2020 plant tour, we are going to leave a teddy bear emoji so that I know that you showed up on the live and helped me decide the fate of this plant baby for Spring 2020. Now, to wrap up the video, I do want to show you what I propagated from my mother tree. And literally every time I walk past my big mother tree, which is very taller than me, I pick up all of the fallouts and I propagate them. So I want to share with you some of the cuttings that I took from my big mother tree. These are gonna go back into my big arrangement on our restaurant's countertop. These ones, so I'm gonna fill it up because our restaurant in Las Vegas was closed for about 2 months, I believe. So I want to fill up that planter, and then I want to show you exactly how big. And we have some fallouts here from my jade tree, so let's make some room because they're important too. I want to show you up close how big my jade tree gets. Like, look at this. This is just one section. So these, look at this, like, look at this. Isn't this amazing? So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to purchase cuttings from my mother tree if you're interested. And I love being able to see my jade tree travel. If you've been a long time subscriber, you know the fate of my other jade tree that I used to park next to all the time. Let me know if you've been watching the channel for that long, if you've seen that video. So that's why I love my jade tree so much, because really that situation that happened to me was really heartbreaking. And take a look at this. Look at this. Like, seriously, just this alone will look so cute in a planter, really. So all these, and oops, I have a few that fell off, so we'll just add them to the farm. If I see any fallouts from the tree, I will pick it up. But these ones I just cut from my mother tree with Kira right before I hop on the live. Yeah, that video was really heartbreaking. So if you haven't watched it, what happened to my other jade tree, go find that video. That was a couple years ago. But all these small little guys right here are going to go back into the centerpieces to refresh the centerpieces in our restaurant in Las Vegas. I've done those planting with Jewelyn videos, refreshing the succulents in our restaurant maybe twice now over the last several years of doing plant content. So because our restaurant's been closed for 2 months with the lockdown, I'm gonna bring a bunch of new cuttings to stick them into the planters and refresh them. So these are all going to Las Vegas. And that is going to wrap up today's live, episode 3, Planting with Jewelyn, live episode 3, part 1 and 2. But go back and find it on the channel if you haven't, then you'll be able to really understand why I appreciate the jade tree so much. And it's nice to be able to give you cuttings if you made a big order with me, or if you purchase cuttings from me, then the jade tree gets to travel and live on its legacy, because really it's very heartbreaking what happened to my original tree. But this tree that I took cuttings from is probably over 10 feet tall, and I did a video alone on that. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, whether it's watching my videos every day. Thank you so much for the super chat. And again, I love it when I see the clapping hand emojis for the succulent babies. Take a look at it. Oh my gosh. One more round of applause for doing all of these propagations with me. Like, seriously, you guys, like, I can't believe I waited this long to do this. So this is what I'm gonna do. At the end of all of my spring clean with me's, fall clean with me's, winter clean with me's, I am going to do I'm gonna pull all my plant babies that don't look good, and we're gonna propagate them together, and we are going to watch them grow in their new plant life journey. And it's just so fun, because if you've seen, like, they didn't look that happy, and it really just takes not even 5 minutes on each plant, really, to just sit down, take a look at them, decide what you want to do with it, and in no time they'll give you like new babies and new growth. And honestly, like when I see them hanging like that, it looks like they have like a sore back and I'm like, want to help them out to stand tall and proud. And this is just the fun part about plant life, guys. Never underestimate what plant life can do for you. You know, little things like this, you can get really creative with plant life, even doing it on a budget. I know a lot of you guys can't spend hundreds of dollars on all these unicorn plants that you maybe see on social media, but please don't let that like defer you from trying to start a little plant collection. If you guys are on a budget, you can do plant life. Like I share all the time on both of my channels, and I want to get emotional, but I do share it on my channels with my Travel with Jewelyn series, and being able to take the main channel along to share that plant life really is a gift that keeps on giving. And no matter what budget you have, you know, whether you can afford these beautiful plants and or if you don't, like I showed in the Philippines, they literally live in the middle of nowhere and had cool plants in plastic buckets. Maybe not the ones that you might think are aesthetically pleasing that you see on Instagram, but it's plant life, and really they bring the same joy at the end of the day. So just think about it. If you know, maybe go to your local nursery, your local garden center, maybe your Walmart if you have a Walmart, and maybe just pick up a $2 baby, a $3 baby. And if you want to, do what I did, propagate it, make tons of babies, and you'll end up with multiple plants, and you can easily trade them. I could just pick a few like this and maybe put it in a cute little bag with a little thank you note or something like that, and or like a little birthday note, and or even Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever occasion it is. And it'll be nice to be able to spread the plant love this way too. I have done it recently with a plant friend of mine, which you will see in an upcoming video, where I just went around the collection and took bits and pieces, and I say, here, I want to be able to show the channel that you don't have to give cuttings or a full plant to keep the trade happening of plant trades. You can do little things like this, so please don't ever feel like you have to trade a full plant or a cutting that's rooted to be able to have plant friends. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel Monday to Thursday and the vlog channel Friday through Sunday. You get a video each and every day. Thank you guys for joining me on the live for finding part 2, and I will see you guys Memorial Day for propagating during the very long weekend, and I get to see you guys during the day in the patio. And if you haven't purchased a mask and you would like to, please reach out to me, direct message on Instagram or on my email. Have a good night, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. Bye, guys. Bye.